to your team-based investing approach, जो आप पहले बोल रहे थे.
In a focused, high conviction kind of investing, if you make an error, the damage to a portfolio is very large. And one guy doing it himself just cannot, very difficult for him, it's good to gauge all risks which are there and make the portfolio solid. There are very few examples, if any, of people who have been able to run a high conviction portfolio all on their own for a long period of time. वो नहीं होता, गलतियां होती हैं.
गलती हो ही जाएगी.
So one was sizing. So we said we will not make anything very high in weight, but the second thing was we will also take the wisdom of the house.
Okay.
अभी हम QGLP पे आते हैं. अभी high conviction investing करनी है तो उसके लिए framework is the first step.
Correct.
The framework, we are quality and growth house, so that is the philosophy, right? We are not by our DNA value house. So पहली चीज जो investing में करते हैं कि there is no right way of investing. There are many ways of investing.
Yeah.
What you have to do is something which is in accordance with the DNA of the house, because that alone you can do very well and probably better than everybody else.
Yes.
And communicate the same to the investor कि बॉस मैं ये कर रहा हूँ, समझ में आता है तो आजा. We should be one of the best, if not the best exponent of this. Okay, so our philosophy is QGLP, quality, growth, quantum of growth and longevity of growth, and then valuation. So how do we say quality? Quality का हमने कहा we will look at what is the growth threshold we want. One, start to look at returns in a combination of discount to value and compounding. 97 से लेके अब तक मार्केट्स ने करीबन 12% कंपाउंड किया. अगर ये सारा जो रिटर्न है वो ग्रोथ से देना है, ग्रोथ इन अर्निंग्स, तो रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टेड कैपिटल ROIC should be minimum 15%.
Right.
अगर उससे ज्यादा पे ग्रो करने की कोशिश करेगी कंपनी कुछ सालों तक, तो पहले आप डेट लोगे, बाद में आपको डाइल्यूट करना पड़ेगा, और जो डी फैक्टो आपको ग्रोथ मिलेगी वो नॉन डाइल्यूटिव नहीं मिलेगी, वो EPS 15% से ग्रो नहीं करेगा. So we put a number, 15% ROIC is the minimum number. There can be small deviation, but 15% is the minimum number. If you look at the market, then 15 in some manner is the better half of the market. So अगर हम quality focused house हैं, so that also goes कि we are hunting for ideas from better quality part of the market. अगला आता है quantum of growth and longevity of growth. इसमें हमने क्या किया, जो हमारा ऑल्टरनेट साइड है, म्यूचुअल फंड साइड जो है, वहां तो जो कैप्स होते हैं, लार्ज कैप, मिड कैप, फ्लेक्सी कैप, उसके अनुरूप मैनेज करना पड़ता है. बट जो हमारा ऑल्टरनेट साइड है, हमने पहले जो हमारे फंड है उनको एक ग्रोथ का रैपर दिया. NTTOP हमारा बड़ा फंड है, पुराना फंड है, उसका थीम ही थी नेक्स्ट $1 ट्रिलियन. ये नेक्स्ट $1 ट्रिलियन जो देश की तरक्की होगी उसमें कौन सी स्पेसेस अच्छी चलेंगी.
करेक्ट.
Fund will have that makeup. So that is the manner in which the manager thinks about growth, starting point. There were a series of 3 meetings where we said this is how house is positioned on various narrow themes which I piloted. Then I said this is how I think it should be. People said how will we build consent? No manager, myself, Naveen, RA, all were there in the room. We debated out each narrow theme. So this is the process: software, services, or tech.
Yes.
Valuation is in the eyes of the beholder. Let the manager decide the name himself. We are not getting in. But the broad themes should be represented to the extent of 65%. So अब अगर आप दूर से भी देखोगे portfolio and if we separate it out on themes, you will kind of understand कि ये मोतीलाल का portfolio है, तो शायद पहले सेम वे से आप नहीं कर पाते. तो 25%, ये वो 65 हो गया. फिर हमने कहा 25%, अब देखिए हमारा हाउस आइडिया जनरेशन पावर हाउस है.
राइट.
50% पे भी हमने कहा नाम आप ढूंढो.
ओके.
तो दोज एनर्जीज आर नॉट डैम्पर्ड. दूसरा 25% हमने कहा आप चाहो तो थीम्स में लगा दो जो हाउस ने आइडेंटिफाई किए हैं, या जहां आप चाहो. सी typically it will be some over investing in the themes that the house has decided, because I said it is one manager, one vote. तो अगर किसी को कोई भी चीज अच्छी लगती होगी तो that would have a representation. और quantum may vary, so theoretically you will go overweight on something,
underweight on something.
And then we set 10% on risk. By quality or growth. So start point is quality. So bad business risk, all of that we are trying to take care in quality part. Okay.
Right.
Then we are running after growth, chasing growth. So is दौड़ में, if we forget some risks which are there in the environment, which may be there in the index. So in index there are sectors which are heavy weighted, there are stocks which are heavy weighted. There can be COVID, there can be rates moving up, there can be currency which depreciates and so on. So we said use the last 10% to cover up the flanks. Risk पे आप cover कर लो, and hopefully if you think things are fine, we go. And यहाँ पे भी जो है shared numbers saying how is the portfolio positioned on various risk parameters. अगर COVID आ गया तो do we have staples? Well, we don't. Then if you look at our Jan का portfolio, you will find some introduction of staples. While on valuation, the house does not agree that we need to be in staples. But on risk, we said, okay, let's have some staples. We said last 10% on risk, otherwise invest as you wish. So this was the process we got the team working together, apart from, of course, cross-pollination of ideas, sharing of ideas, and so on. So, which again, we document, we share, we celebrate, and so on. So all of that happened.